So here's what we know about David Burke before everything went sideways.
What's going on, everybody? This is D4VD.
This kid was basically living every teenager's dream and nightmare all at once. Born in New York, raised in Texas, completely normal family setup. Church on Sundays, martial arts classes, homeschooled and absolutely obsessed with Fortnite. Picture this 17-year-old sitting in his room, recording himself play video games, convinced he's going to be the next big streaming sensation. He uploads his first video and gets 200 views, the next one 60. I mean, we've all been there, right? That crushing realization that maybe you're not as special as you thought.
I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games. To try to become like the biggest next thing, streamer, Kai Cenat, everything. 200 views my first video, steady 60 after.
But David wasn't ready to give up. He started paying attention to what actually worked. The successful streamers were backing their clips with popular music. So he does what any desperate content creator would do. He starts slapping mainstream songs onto his Fortnite montages. And suddenly, boom, the algorithm loves him.
So I started putting the mainstream songs in, and then there was a point where there was no copyright strikes. So I was making so much money. So then fast forward like a month or two, I'm making a lot of money. My mom's like, okay, maybe the game's not rotting your brain. I start getting copyright strikes left and right from UMG, and I'm like, what in the world is UMG?
He's back to square one, probably feeling pretty stupid about thinking he'd cracked the code. So David's complaining to his mum about these copyright strikes, probably whining about how unfair it all is, and his mum, bless her heart, basically tells him to shut up and figure it out. Just make your own music, she says.
And she was like on a phone or something. She was like, just make your own music. Go, get out of my face. Make your own music. I was like, wait a minute.
December 21st, 2021. This kid downloads an app called BandLab, finds some random beat on YouTube, and literally records his first song in his little sister's closet. Can you imagine? His sister probably had no idea her closet was about to become the birthplace of a music career. The song was called Runaway. He throws it on SoundCloud, and people actually like it. So he makes another one, You and I, and puts it behind one of his gaming videos. This time he's smart about it, though. He literally tweets first Fortnite player to use his own song in a video. That song now has 94 million streams, his second song ever, made in his sister's closet.
And I made the song called You and I, which now has, 94 million streams. It's my second song I ever made. Put it in the montage, and I tagged it on Twitter. First Fortnite player to use his own song in a video. That was the title. And bro, everyone was using the song after that day.
By song number 5, David's thinking bigger. He jumps on TikTok and comes up with this absolutely bizarre strategy. He's going to be the chipmunk singer, just taking popular songs and covering them in this high-pitched voice that sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks. And somehow this works. People are eating it up, so then he gets clever. He makes an original song but uses the chipmunk voice and tells everyone in the caption that if they like it, he'll slow it down and post the real version. The comments are wild.
Why is it so good? Please drop. Wait, why is this actually good? Kylie Jenner used your sound. Alvin never misses.
So he posts the slowed down version. And that's when people realize this isn't just some gimmick. This kid can actually write music. Then comes romantic Homicide, and this is where things get complicated. Because this song becomes one of his biggest hits, and we'll talk about why that timing matters later.
Fortnite was going up, music was like down here, but then they switched, and it was making me more money too. But yeah, that's how I knew. So I released these 2 songs in July. By August, it was...
Every label's called.
Every single one. I was 17.
So it's August 2022, and David's sitting there watching his phone blow up with calls from record labels. Every single one. He's 17 years old, probably still living at home, and suddenly he's got AR executives trying to wine and dine him. He signs with Interscope Records. Within a year, he's performing at Valentino Fashion Week in Milan. By September 2023, he's opening for SEA's World Tour. This kid went from getting 60 views on YouTube to sharing stages with Grammy-nominated artists in less than 2 years. April 2025, he drops his first album, Withered. August 2025, he launches his own world tour. At 20 years old, David Burke had basically conquered the music industry. Everything was perfect. And then September 8th happened. Picture this. You're working at a tow yard in Hollywood. It's just another Tuesday, probably hot, probably boring. Then you start smelling something awful coming from one of the cars. Not like, someone left food in here awful. Something much, much worse. The car had been sitting on a Hollywood street for over a month before it got towed.
Singer and social media sensation David was in the midst of a global tour when Los Angeles police made a shocking discovery in an impounded Tesla registered to him. The severely decomposed remains of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing last year. As of now, investigators have not classified her death as a crime, but were seen overnight searching a home connected to David in Hollywood Hills, not far from where the Tesla was originally abandoned, according to 4 law enforcement sources. Those sources say they were seeking any digital devices, security cameras, phones, computers that could connect the teen to the location or reveal a relationship, if any, to David. Authorities have not yet confirmed the specific connection between the house and the singer. A spokesperson for the singer, whose legal name is David Anthony Burke, has said he is fully cooperating with the authorities while out on tour.
Just like that, the kid who'd been living his dream became the center of a homicide investigation. Here's where this story gets really dark. Celeste's mum told TMZ that her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Celeste was 15. David is now 20, but let's do the math. When she went missing in April 2024, he would have been 19 and she would have been 14. The internet detectives started connecting dots that paint a pretty disturbing picture. Both David and Celeste apparently had matching tattoos on their fingers. Fans started analyzing his song lyrics, looking for hidden meanings. Old Instagram posts suddenly seemed suspicious, and here's the detail that's got everyone talking. Romantic Homicide, that massive hit that helped launch his career, was allegedly released on Celeste's birthday, September 7th. The same song that made him famous might be connected to a girl who's now dead. The age gap alone is problematic, but when you add in the timeline, the matching tattoos, the song title and release date, it's hard to ignore the implications. Still no arrests, no official suspects named, but the investigation is clearly focused on him. The kid who used to worry about copyright strikes is now dealing with homicide detectives. Look, we don't know what happened to Celeste Rivas. We don't know David's involvement, if any. The legal system will figure that out, and everyone deserves their day in court. While we're all analyzing lyrics and connecting dots, let's not forget what's really at the center of this story. A 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas is dead. She was someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's friend. She had hopes and dreams, and probably thought she had her whole life ahead of her. Her family spent over a year not knowing where she was. Imagine that. 17 months of wondering, hoping, probably fearing the worst, but still holding on to hope. And then finding out she'd been dead this whole time, her body decomposing in a car trunk while her alleged boyfriend was performing for thousands of screaming fans. That's not a story. That's not content. That's a family's worst nightmare turned into reality.
I make music for the people to take whatever they need from it. I don't push a specific, like, oh yeah, I said this in this song, that means that's the only thing it could possibly be about. But nah, I just make music, and if you need whatever you need from that song that you can apply to your own situation, I feel like my job is done, to be honest with you.